Can a D1? Yeah, D1 can predict on an AMX 13, right?
Yes.
Ice Waterfall in the background. Ouch. And Hydrorex just got taken out of the game as well. So this is very doggy.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Wargaming.net League Gold Series. I'm Breaker.
This is Edison99.
And I'm Escape Alpha.
And we're about to hop into PvP Super Friends versus One Blood. This is the losers group, guys, which means if you lose here, you're out, and you lose a shot at going to wherever the season finals will be held on the 18th of July. And was it the 18th and the 19th of July?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. But you do walk away with $1,000 to basically hand out to your team. If you got 11 on your roster, well, that's a little bit less than $100 for each person. And it's okay. I mean, still get something for showing up, right? A little bit better than yesterday. And I'm trying to think here. Oh yeah. Third prize winner gets $1,500 US.
Yep.
So a little bit more than $100 per member of your team. If you've got 7 members of your roster and only 7, then that means $200 per person. So hey, kind of a pretty penny. Still not as I would say lucrative as the QIC, where
QIC.
That was $900 US for the last finishing team, right? So that means $300 per person.
I forget actually.
I remember.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, but I do remember the QIC is pretty good. It's a short game. You only have three person, and the time frame is really short.
Right. Not only that, it had the highest payout per person out of any tournament that Wargaming.net has conducted on the ASIA server. But here we go. Looks like both teams are ready.
Yep.
And hopefully we won't be getting too sleepy. We did just have lunch. It's fried rice. I loved it.
Yeah, and shrimp.
And 3 AMX 13s for each side.
The PvP use pretty standard setup, and something not only PvP, I would say that even the Alma, they also use same setup on this map, and they're doing pretty good on this map. And none use they got identical.
100% identical.
Yeah, identical.
I was just going to bring that up actually.
Yeah, so the result gonna depends on the commander. If you use a 3M13, that means you're gonna rush somewhere in some point. And the most critical part is when to rush. They have to kill the enemy as soon as possible, so they have to decide which time frame is best.
All right.
But Batman, he always doing very good on this one.
Yeah, let's see where things go with this. Be really nice to know.
Yeah, I want to ask, why didn't teams use Type 59 to play the tournaments?
Okay, the Type 59 is pretty good on random battle. Okay, the armor is pretty nice on the tier 8, but the first, his firepower is not good. His gun is not good. Second, the movement is slow.
Slow?
Yeah,
really?
It's slow compared to the M13. So maybe they have the same speed like Persian, but the gun depression is really suck. Yeah, the gun depression is really not good, compared to Persian, and the gun, the most important part, the gun is not good. So if you use a Persian, you got like 270 penetration, but type 59 maybe, I don't remember the number, but maybe only 270. Yeah, 272 penetrated. P32, you might have a problem. The Persian got very good, somewhat reliable current and very good gun depression, so you can use that in a major rate.
Do you think it's likely that we'll see either team trying to take the hill to the east side?
Yeah, if they have such setup, they should take the hill side. But
it looks like that's actually what we have from One Blood right now. Three of them are at least crossing the tracks right now.
Yeah, but I have to say that is really bad. Wow. You separate your team to 2 parts and then leave 2 mid tank in the middle. The mid tank is not that fast compared to light tank, so if your enemy rush, you cannot run.
Right. This is a dangerous position that we see One Blood in right now. They actually saw PvP Super Friends just rushing up the west side And right now, OneBlood is not in a position to, just coordinate fire amazingly and get everything going. But now, it looks like, okay, they're diving in on this.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait a minute. Oh no! I think
they're gonna rush the mid tank. They're gonna rush the mid. I mean the PvP. Wow. Oh, they're gonna take the light tank first.
What's going on here? It's a little bit difficult to tell. I mean,
yeah. They're gonna kill the light tank first right now.
Oh man.
Okay.
I'm not feeling too good for OneBlood right now. Just rushing up this little area with only 3 of their tanks. Fresh Meat has been spotted. He's on the menu right now.
Yeah, he's on the mid.
Yeah.
He's a mid.
Oh yeah, and now it looks like he could actually fall first. If he's not careful,
absolutely.
He's right in front of 3 hungry bears of teeth. He is the first to fall on OneBlood. Bandito looks like he's going to be a little bit reluctant.
Yeah, Little Mac is on reloaded, so he can open.
One bounce shot off of Little Mac, but he does fall nonetheless. And Eminence has got to get out of there. Bandito fell just a moment ago, and it looks like Eminence is not getting away indeed. And now it's
3 versus 3 right now.
3 versus 2.
Oh, 3 versus 2 right now.
Yeah, this is not looking good for OneBlood.
Yeah, and then you know what? The M13 on this map, and he is the king.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, M13 after the M13 reloaded, he gonna kill everything here.
Right,
yeah.
and it looks like PvP Super Friends, they're a little bit mixed up, but for the time being, all 3 of them are full health. They're gonna be going for the capture.
Yeah, get it.
And Batman misses the ram on both of the T1 Cunninghams. He wants to save his ammo. Actually, he was just reloading. I just noticed that. I'm sorry. So that's why he didn't fire. Okay. And
I need to wow!
Nudo's out.
Okay, do you see the triangle?
Yeah, the triangle.
Yeah.
The PvP triangle.
Yeah.
And it looks like right now Dunksatter is getting dunked on right now by with a few shots by Antare, as well as some coordinated fire from Hydro Rex.
Yeah. And the Batman gonna rush in because they're gonna finish the triangle. So
definitely
you have to pass to the enemy and the set up the triangle there.
This is not looking too bright for OneBlood.
Okay, they are waiting for the Hydro Rex. Okay, they are waiting for the Hydro Rex reloading.
They've already begun the capture. At least, I'm sorry, that's OneBlood that's begun the capture. But I mean, with only a single tank in the circle to get it, I don't see it as being very viable. 3 AMX 1390 still alive. It looks like we will have Dunk fall, and now Zenular is being shot at. Batman's just holding still. He knows he's got enough ammo to take him down.
Okay, Zenular can accept
last shot will take him out of the game there. Stodge Viper is now the last man standing. He's gonna give it a shot, but I mean, he's got 3 big cheetahs running at him, and he's just a little kitten. And you can fight, you can shoot, he can do some damage, but with the amount of HP that we have from PvP Super Friends, I don't think he's gonna be killing any of them. Gonna try and dodge, doesn't dodge. That's a ram. Deals out 80 damage from the crash, but it's just not enough. So, PvP Super Friends takes game number 1 in fantastic fashion. I feel like OneBlood had a good strategy. It's just that they didn't have it perfectly coordinated.
I say that before, if you want to rush your enemy, you have to come close to them. You cannot take a far distance to rush and everybody shooting, shoot,
Right.
Yeah, you have to make some situation like you close to enemy and they may separate or they may someone far away from them. So you can use the rush strategy to them. But in the beginning, they're trying to making a big flank and they didn't even check where is the enemy first and they rush directly. But PP is a really experienced team, so they know what something gonna happen. The only thing for Batman is should I rush the mid tank or light tank first? Finally they choose the light tank and they're doing pretty good. But on some moment, I think the OneBlood still have some chance to do, but they shouldn't they shouldn't use the light tank to attack first because of 5 PvP all stick here, and you're trying to use 3 up to kill them. That's not possible. No, PvP is not a team can be killed like on that way, So I don't know. I don't know the decision of one, but actually,
I do have to actually ask you this. Listen, I mean, there was, for one moment, I thought maybe One Blood would be rushing to capture their enemy's base with all three AMX 1390s, but they called off that decision. Do you think this game would have panned out differently, maybe in favor of One Blood if they had tried to go for the capture?
Actually, no. The PvP got 3 auto-loader with 18 rounds. Right. So if you just stand on the capture circle, there's no push. Everybody can see you. Yeah. Everybody can shoot you. I don't think it will work out.
All right,
I don't think.
I mean, like it almost looked like that.
It's really dangerous,
It is.
Yeah, it's very dangerous. But the big flanking is really interesting. But normally, I have to say that if you want to rush, you have to get the target really close so you can fire instantly. Not doing the big flanking and everybody know where you are. It's a different story.
And I feel like, that if the Pershing from One Blood was there just a little bit sooner, along with, was it a T-32?
T-39.
T-69.
T-69. If the T-69 and the Pershing were both there just a little bit sooner to help with the AMX 1390s, maybe that entire fight would have turned out differently.
The M13 already on the lower part, right? And then your two-man tank here. If you want to come in from here, they cannot shoot you too. You do not have cover. If you want to uphill on the light tank, they cannot shoot too. So they both, both of two parts, they stand on really not that good position. Maybe they can stand and waiting for PvP coming, but rush out is not a good decision too.
Right. Well, the coordination was just a little bit weak in game number 1, and that's going to give PvP Super Friends 1 point in this best of 5.
Yep.
So let's see how game number 2 pans out after this short break. Alright guys, here we are with game number 2. It's going to be played out on Ensk. And it's 3 AMX-50s, 2 IS-3s for both sides.
Yep. Low sense setup.
Yeah, decision making and coordinated fire.
Yeah.
Is what this is all going to come.
Yeah, but
come down to.
But then I don't know if Daniel they're gonna save the war again. He's doing really nice yesterday.
That is right. Okay.
Yeah, ready?
Steps
okay.
and Ruinberg were both banned, so if we see this go to a full 5 games, I think this is going to be a very exciting series, because these maps, the rest of the maps except for Himmelsdorf are very small, I think.
Yeah, even the Himmelsdorf is not big, man.
Yeah. Ensk has a lot of cover. Has a lot of cover on it though, so I mean, like, you may be right next to your enemy, but there's a train between you and him, or there's a house between you and him.
Yep.
Here we are on the beautiful map of Ensk. For those of you just now tuning in, the score is 1-0 in favor of PvP Super Friends. Alright. So let's see where they're spawning. And who's going to take what route. We have we have an observer position in game, and it looks like, well, both sides actually have the same loadout. So who are you following there, Alpha?
Okay, it's PvP.
PvP on the north?
Yep, PvP on the north, and it's gonna go on the south.
Alright, One Blood is south side. Looks like they're gonna make a spread. I'm not gonna lean towards saying a rush right now.
Yeah, that's a better setup for PvP.
Alright.
Always.
Definitely. This is a law as true as gravity. You must set up very conservatively. Antari, I'm digging that position. I really like it. But Odd Lady has just been spotted in that T1 Cunningham. I think. Oh, look at that. Antari has actually been spotted as well.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see where things are going from here on out.
Okay.
One Blood, very concentrated on the eastern side of the map.
Yeah, but once you go to the east side, PvP have a strategy like split the team to 2 parts, and they will doing pretty good on the south. But I can assure how the strategy One Blood gonna use right now is pretty weird.
Okay, so
Or maybe they just
maybe.
Yeah.
Fresh Meat and Dunk Satter hanging back here a little bit patiently.
Yeah.
Are they going to use the same strategy against team efficiency?
Yeah,
One T1 and 2 MX-50 is
Yeah,
like,
but problem is, I don't think they have studied the PvP.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I don't think that.
And I also want to point out that okay. I kind of like this setup from One Blood. The only problem is they're a little bit compact, if you will. And
yeah, the problem is for PvP. If you study the PvP, they don't cross the north. They will set up a 3 there and waiting for you come in. Yeah, and then when you come in or rush to the north, they will use 3 tanks on the south side, rush into your base and capture. And then they will try to drag a time and use the 3 tanks on the north and reset your capture point. Finally, they're gonna capture the base and win.
And let's check this out right now. I mean, just the setup that we have presently. PvP Super Friends is sending 2 tanks a little bit further to the south. They have a very nice spread here. But it looks like One Blood is also redirecting a couple of their tanks to the south end as well.
Yep.
Back towards their base.
But once you go to the right side, it's pretty hard to cross the railway again. And in previous match, the team efficiency they play like like fake attack on the north side. So they check the PvP's attentions, and the PvP saying, "Oh, we're gonna attack the north, so we're gonna push on the south." So they send the team efficiency send 3 tanks cross the south railroad and kill the M2 to M50 on the PvP first. But sometimes you have to treat your enemy. Yeah.
Oh, this is going to come down to decision making. There's 3 heavy tanks ready to hit anything that PvP Super Friend sends at that base right now.
Yeah, and the PvP gonna use the T1 to spot the enemy on the south, and the ice water on the K1 is a sniper. It's very good sniping position, so we gonna shoot them on that position. Yeah.
All right. The K1 tank, what is that? IS-3?
Yeah, it's M50. M50.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
it's pretty good for sniping. You can shoot 6
Yeah,
rounds.
that's right. More damage output, of course, longer reload time, but.
But there is free. No one can see you, so you just shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's one way of looking at it.
Okay, the Batman gonna score that. Okay.
So, do you think they're going by the 4-minute rule? Batman's just been spotted.
Oh,
now he's out.
Wow, they're waiting for that.
Okay, well, everyone says that the commander is a better player when he's dead.
Yeah, normally that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because he has an overall scope of what's going on.
We used to see one thing like in a clan war, In a clan war, the commander saying a lot, blah, 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 and he died. Now he can concentrate on the commander.
Right. Okay, so nothing too terribly new happening here. PvP Super Friends would be more than happy to take a draw here, guys. If this is your first time watching the Wargaming.net League Silver Series or Gold Series, a draw will result in both teams getting 1 point. And with the point lead that Super Friends has, if they get 2 more draws, they simply win the set. They win this best of 5. So still waiting for a decision to come from One Blood, really. What do you think would happen if we were to see all of the tanks at the south side, all 4 of those heavy tanks on the south end for One Blood? What would happen if they were to rush and try and pick off one tank?
I don't know. They have to know something on PvP, but right now they cannot do anything there, and they don't even do a back attack on the so maybe they just don't want to lose another point. So okay, they start to move in the north.
Okay.
Yeah, they still have a chance if they use the 4 tanks on the north and the 2 T1 capture. And while PvP coming to capture southwest, they use one M50 to reset. It's still reasonable setup, but they have to move.
Yeah, they're doubling back.
Yeah, they cannot stand there.
If they all decide to go for the capture, it's just going to come down to how things work out.
Yeah.
How the fight goes. Okay. And PvP Super Friends has 2 heavy tanks to the south that are ready to move in for the capture themselves. And I think we saw something similar to this happen yesterday. That was a crazy set with the Immortals. All right. Between Immortals and Numb, excuse me.
Yeah. But the Numb is big, so they use the same strategy here, almost identical.
And Dunksatter has been spotted. We got 3 minutes left to make something happen.
Yeah. The Dunksatter has been spotted. The One Blood has to know because they only have few score points. They only have few score points, so they have to.
Alright, well, it looks like they're actually just going to push in right now. 3 minutes is 1 minute overdue, and they're making that decision. However, back at home, we do actually see a little fight going down between Bandito and Antari. He's not in a position where we are going to see Antari's friend help out. And it looks like Antari's friend will not be necessary here. And they're actually getting a pretty good start on the capture here.
Yeah, really nice. But actually gonna kill T1. Actually gonna kill T1.
Oh, did it happen?
He missed it. He missed it.
It didn't happen, and right now we have Fresh Meat doing what he can to shield this.
Fresh Meat had to block the drop in. That's right. He got right
Little Max
here.
looks like he's about to fall in the background. Antari and Fresh Meat are both trying to deal out shots. Excuse me. Antari's trying to deal out shots on Fresh Meat. Robin coming from behind here. And it looks like this capture could be shut down as Robin is now free. Was that friendly fire from Dunksatter?
No, I don't know, but no.
The capture's been stopped, and now it is 4 mostly low health tanks versus 5 fully alive tanks.
Yeah.
And this is, I don't think it's going to end well for One Blood.
Yeah.
Game number 2 is slated for PvP Super Friends in its present position, but I've been wrong before. Ram does almost nothing to press me, and there we go. His head just exploded. And now Anudo, 433 damage on that, 22 remaining, and it looks like Dunk Satter is going to be taken down here. Just maybe a little bit short of taking Anudo out of this game. And, unfortunate as it may be, it's now down to Eminence and Zenyldar to, I guess, try and go for... Do you think they're going to try and go for a draw? I mean, they can't... it's going to take a ring and a prayer for them to win this game. They don't even have enough time between reloads to deal out enough damage to kill their enemy.
They still have a chance, but it's really hard, Really, really hard.
Yeah, Zenyldar is still alive. He was just spotted by Antari. Eminence is going to try and cover his escape.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, but this is not looking good. It's all up to Eminence to survive for the next 30 seconds.
Oh, there's no chance here.
He's been spotted already. He's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
he does get Antari. You're right. Robin took him down. Okay, so this is just not going to be a tie. This is going to be a straight up 2-0 for PvP Super Friends. Showing amazing execution in this game. They played off of their 1-point advantage and they won.
Yep. Okay. And the PvP doing is layer out strategy, but I have to say because of the PvP do not up to the silver, and the num do not up to the silver that frequently. So we didn't show up the strategy on the stream, but such strategy is PvP used to use, so we pretty familiar with that. And you want to break this one, you have to do the fake attack and trying to kill the south first, like TB do. But the T is fully prepared. They want to win the champion on the gold series. Maybe other teams do not take this that seriously. I feel that, or maybe One Blood do not fight into PvP too many times. Because we are I'm in all the tournament teams, so I know what they're gonna do there. But maybe other teams do not study the PvP strategy. I think so. They are doing still pretty good, but if you can expect something, you are doing better. That's it.
I don't know what to say. I mean, like, One Blood. I don't know. Do you think they should have gone for a draw this game? I mean, that.
In the next one or this one?
I mean, the game that they just lost just now. Do you think they should have tried to go for a draw?
If you take the railway, and I mean, you go to the right side, that means you're gonna defensive. Once you already in the defensive position, you cannot push back. It's really hard. It's much harder than you already in stand on the attack position. So if you on the defensive and the other side already push somewhere, they take a very good position. You want to pull back, you got problem there. So I used to tell our tournament team commanders, if you take already stand on the defensive, don't rush out. Someone was waiting for you. Yeah.
I mean, you basically, I think the only way you could break that kind of defensive position is if you were Immortals. And that's it.
Yeah, Immortal is really good. Oh my God. They're really good on the rush, on the coordination. It's really, really nice. Another way is you are doing the fake defensive. You want to treat your enemy, I'm defensive. Actually, not. That's okay. It's sort of strategy.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just it's kind of one of those things. But score is now 2-0 in favor of PvP Super Friends. Let's see who's going to win game number 3 in just 3 minutes. guys, we are back with game number 3. This one's going to be played out on mines, and I'm wondering, no IS-3s, no IS-3s this time.
Oh,
wait,
okay.
Centurions?
Centurion is a new strategy.
What's a Centurion?
Centurion is a British mid tank, tier A.
What does it do?
It's something somewhat like Persian.
Like the Persian?
Yeah, but the Torrent, first the Torrent is pretty okay, but not that reliable compared to Persian. The first one, the most reliable, absolutely, is the T-32. Oh, I3 is also good, but I3's gun depression is really bad, you know. And the T-32 is very good, you know, with the high ground to shoot the low ground.
Okay.
And the second one is Persian. The third I have to say is the Centurion. But the Centurion have a great advantage on the gun. The gun is very accurate and the shooting speed very fast.
For the Centurion?
Centurion, yeah, the gun is
for most of the British tanks.
yeah, most of British tank is very accurate. But I have to say that the firepower of Centurion is better than Persian. But he got a big problem. He has top speed only 40 km.
Yeah, it's
only
just that,
40, like heavy tank.
it's just that, how do I say this? Like, like when you were giving us the rundown of the tank, I heard nothing but our production crew cursing each other out. I'm sorry, it was a joke, guys. It was a joke. They all get along. They were just joking around with each other. That's all. Okay.
Okay, the one black got 4 light tanks. Okay, they're gonna rush, absolutely. So they have to counter the Centurion.
Spotted.
Wow.
PvP is all been spotted, and now this is not looking too terribly good. This is going to be a real cake. I don't want to say cakewalk, but
Yeah.
this is going to be a little bit confusing to look at. Batman is the first to fall for PvP Super Friends.
The Yoda gonna done.
Yeah.
And another one,
Oh, Eminence misses a shot. That's so critical. Hydrex could have been taken out just a little bit faster. And the rest of the tanks are piling into the hill, coming for PvP Super Friends. Fresh Meat taken down, and Tari, Robin, and Little Mac are gonna take on Eminence, who's now stuck reloading and running for the hills, running for his life. And it looks like he might be able to stall for time, but not get away forever.
Yeah. He's gonna
All right, so now it's up to Bandito, Stodge Viper, and Oddlini Jr. to pull off a miracle. Bandito running for his life in the M20.
Yeah, do you see the Centurion? Keep moving and shoot, keep moving and shoot, because the gun is really accurate.
Wow, so that's Robin driving the Centurion, right? Right?
Yeah, Robin
and Little Mac.
Okay, I see what you're talking about now. All right, yeah. And the firing rate was pretty decent, too. It seemed like there was only 4, maybe 5-second reload.
5 seconds.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Is it an auto-loader?
No, sorry, it's not 5 seconds. Another gun is 5 seconds. The 87mm gun is probably like 6.2 seconds. It's faster than Persian. Persian might take 7 and Centurion take like 6.2.
All right.
So the firepower, the fire speed, and the Centurion is better than the Persian.
Unfortunately,
the Alpha is almost the same. I think it's 230 or 240 compared to Persian.
Damage per shot?
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's almost identical to Persian. Almost. Maybe it's the same. I didn't drive the tank for maybe 1 year, but I know the gun is good. Only one problem for him is speed. The quite slow, you know. But
I noticed that.
Yeah, but I have to say that why One Blood lost this one is still the same situation. You know, they do not doing very good on coordination, on focus fire, and the M13 keep running and shoot and miss a lot. You know, so even you have autoloader on the hillside, you should kill enemy first, but finally they kill you first. You know, if you keep missing, you cannot do anything there. Yep.
All right. Well, I mean, let's get a look at the situation. It was pretty rough in game number 3. I think that's the shortest game of all 3 games that we saw.
Yeah.
PvP Super Friends took it clean sweep. This concludes our 3rd set. Next up we're going to have is the winners match, which is going to put Num up against Team Efficiency.
Yep.
And then of those 2 teams, one of them is guaranteed plane tickets out of their home country to go to the season finals, wherever they may be held, whatever country. I don't know. Like, it would be nice to see that in Guam. I'm kidding.
Guam?
Guam is some kind of
it's an island.
It's an island in the Pacific,
Oh
right?
yeah, I know. It belongs to United States.
Yeah. It's like,
good
yeah, let's do that in
place.
Guam. Sure, why not? I'm kidding. That's like, I don't know. It's just a random statement because we don't know where it's gonna be yet. But you know, I mean, we don't want to say tough luck, chum, to One Blood. We want to say they made it this far. They made it to day 2. They made $1,000 US. They put it in their pockets, and wish them better luck next season or even in the QYC. I mean, that's certainly, you know, that's producing results. That's putting money in the pocket. That's paying the bills. It's getting your wife and kid fed, you know? So, anything else to contribute to this, guys? Any closing thoughts on this set?
No. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna take it to a 5-minute break, and then after that, we're gonna dive straight into team efficiency versus numb.
Yeah.
That was gonna